The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Bitcoin video, and today we're gonna talk about the lines, guys. We're gonna talk about lines, and we're gonna especially talk about this falling wedge, because I've seen people drawing it a little bit differently, and although it does look perfect the way I drew it right now, there is one line that maybe is telling us that we are not quite out of the dump, you know, this falling expanding wedge just yet. So let's talk about that and see what's actually happening. But just to tell you, the overall sentiment right now is very bullish in Bitcoin, and this looks actually very nice. So as you can see here, we have this bottom support line. It is pretty decent. There is of course a little bit differently you can draw it, but however you draw it, we held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the support line on the bottom side, which tells us that this is pretty decent move. Support on the downside. Now the resistance up here, the way I have been drawing it for last couple of days, stuff like that, it's something like this up here. You can see here that when you use these wicks on the top side, maybe there is some kind of move above here. I usually draw it like this over here, and we saw the rejection up here when we came to the line, right back down again. But right now you can see that we actually managed to close above the 10 move, this resistance line on top up here. You can see we had nice move up here above the 10 and 20 moving average. I'm going to show you up here. You can see the 10-20 moving average. As soon as we came above the 10-20 moving average, we bounced really big time towards the upside, and right now we are retesting this support level, this resistance line as support on the downside. Now the question is, how is this resistance line meant to be drawn? Because I've seen people drawing something like this down here, and you can see here we went above the line and right back above the below the line. Now even if you draw it like this over here, we are technically above it, but I still think that it should be drawn something like this. Now there is one little problem with this this over here, and it's these wicks at the top up here, because if you draw it something like this over here, you can see here that we are technically still getting rejected by the line. Unfortunately, this is the only way that we are getting rejected, because we came we closed below it, we came above it, right back below it, and right now we are still below it. So technically speaking, are we above it or below it? So always when you are drawing some kind of lines, you got to take into all kind of possibilities and see which line is correct line. But the way I've been drawing it, I like this line a lot, because it is almost confirming. It is nicely going above these levels up here. It's not just crossing just right through the levels, because if you draw it something like this over here, you can see here it's kind of going up down below the levels, and it does not seem to be that legit. I like this line a lot more. Maybe it's even something like this up here, and then you see again we are above the line. So I don't know, I hope that this is the correct lines. Now, and in technical analysis, it's very important to have the correct lines. And if this is a correct line, and I'm saying if, we are out of the dump, guys. We are out of the dump, and this looks very good. This is a legitimately very good move for Bitcoin right now, that we are out of this falling expanding wedge on the upside right now. Right now what's happening over here, we have gone up, or right now back down again. We are retesting this as support. Now if this holds and we continue going towards the upside, I would say above these levels up here, above these levels, 39,300 give or take. If we can manage to get back above these levels towards the upside up here, I think a lot of bullishness will kick into gear, and it might propel Bitcoin to higher highs towards the upside. So the question is, how high can we go after this move over here? It is very legitimately nice move. The target should be somewhere around 40,100 give or take here at the top of this where it started. So it is nice move overall, right? So we like it, we are bullish. We are not out of the total dump yet. This is 4-hourly time frame, but 4-hourly does indeed looks very nice. Let me also go a little bit back here and show you some moving averages on the chart, because moving averages are really important. What you're gonna see here is that although we are above the 10 and 20 moving average, we are getting rejected by the 50 moving average, and that's fine and dandy. But we got support, we got a resistance up here. We need to break this towards the upside. You can see here this last moving average here at 41,000. If you can manage to get above that as well, above 41,000, above these levels. You know, that's the bullish scenario that I'm expecting to happen right now, and we are more bullish than bearish. Right now Bitcoin is plus 1% in green, so all good and dandy, and this looks very nice. There has been one problem. Yesterday we had a live stream down here, and you should probably check the live stream. There was really exciting moment right over here. Sorry, right over here when we're trying to break this 10 moving average. And you know, when it comes to tech analysis, it's very important to, you know, close above certain levels or close below certain levels for something big to happen, right? So we are watching this move towards the upside, and I said, like, it does not look like it's gonna break, you know, close above the 20 moving average, but if it does close above 20 moving average, it just might pump, you know, really nicely. And what happened right after that? I mean, we had such a big move up here towards the upside, towards 200 moving average. It looks very nice. But before I show you that, I'm gonna show you that live stream clip in just a second. But first of all, we are also fearing that there is gonna be a hidden bearish divergence down here. So the price was actually going down something like this, right? The price was going something like this towards the downside, but the RSI was still going towards the upside up here. And I said, yeah, I mean, the best case scenario is if we continue pumping towards the upside, create some kind of top above this level up here to avoid this divergence. So there is technically no divergence right now. Right now the RSI is going towards the upside, and the price as well is going towards the upside, so there is no divergence. Divergence is avoided. We are above the resistance level, and all looks good and dandy, and you know, it's paradise in Bitcoin right now, as much as it can be, right? So Bitcoin looks very good right now. It's you know, gold is also doing well. So you know, the question is, will gold and Bitcoin be, you know, the hedge against inflation and stuff like that? And I hope it's gonna be. But this is a very good move that's happening towards the upside. Now let me show you a clip from yesterday's live stream. It's a very exciting clip. So what you're gonna see here is yesterday's live stream when we were watching the Bitcoin trying to break that 20 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame, because that 4-hourly time frame was very important for the next move towards the upside. So this 37,292, that was the line where the 20 moving average was, you know, where we had to get above, and we had to get above that line before the candle close, 4-hourly close, and that's this yellow line. So we had to get from down here, you know, all the way up above 37,292 level for, you know, to be above it, you know. And if we had managed to do that, we would be, you know, super bullish, right? This is 1 second chart, so it's very exciting, you know. Look at that, guys. Look at it go. Look at it go. Can you do it? Can we do it? Can we get about 37,292 in the next like 13 seconds or something like that? 30 seconds left. Look at that. There we go. Oh, we are above it. What's happening, guys? What's happening? It's off the charts. It's off the charts. Can you hold above it? Come on. No. You can do it, boy. You can do it. Go. Come on. So close. You can stay above it. You can stay above it. I can see that. No, don't fall below it. Get above it. So close. I think it's gonna do it. No. Don't go below. It's like 10 seconds left, man. 10 seconds left. Keep on above it. Keep above it. Go. Above the 50 moving average on 1 second chart. And nice. We are above it, ladies and gentlemen. El Salvador is buying the dip. El Salvador is definitely buying this over here. Let's see how this looks on the 4-hourly chart. Did we close above it? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we closed above it. Very nice. This is super bullish move. Extreme. Look at the price. Look at the price, guys. Look at the price going up. Very nice. So good. I just want to show you a clip. We had a very nice time in the stream yesterday, so thanks for everybody, you know, that was in the stream yesterday, you know. And we also played Dodge Daddy on live on the stream, you know, so it was nice time. And right after that happened, you know, we bounced really hard towards the upside. It went from something like, you know, a red to 6% in green. Good times. So that move, you know, bouncing off the support line all the way up outside of this falling expanding wedge towards the upside, right now getting a little bit rejected by the 50 movement, but it looks good. What I want to show you with this clip is that even though we are looking at the 1 second chart and stuff like that, even though we know, you know, where the price needs to close and stuff like that, it's very important. Closes are very, what's happening during intraday, when you're looking at something like the daily chart over here. I'm going to also say a quick word about the daily chart. What happened on the candle, it really doesn't matter. What happens on the close of the candle is really happened. Are we closing above the resistances, or are we closing below the resistances? Are we creating divergences or not, and stuff like that, right? Daily chart up here still, of course, does not look like we are out of the dump yet. You can see down here at the bottom part over here, we tried, you know, a couple of times up here. This might be have been some kind of capitulation week down here. As you can see, these levels down here, you know, there has been a lot of FUD. I just want to say a quick word about FUD, because the video from yesterday I said Ukraine-Russia FUD, and people don't understand. You know, they say, what kind of FUD, man? There is war going on. I get that. I get that there is war going on. I get that, you know, it's not a, you know, war FUD, but it is FUD in a way that people are, you know, fear. FUD stands for fear, undecisiveness, doubt, fear. I don't know what it stands for. I forgot. Fear. Something it stands for fear, doubt, and something else. U stands for something else, doesn't matter. But the thing is, FUD is being used to push the price down. Okay, so oftentimes you'll see people saying, oh my god, you know, Fed's gonna increase interest rates, oh my god, you know, world is going to end, oh my god this, oh my god that. Doesn't matter what happens in the world, but you have to be, you know, objective on the chart. Look where the chart is going, look, you know, how oversold, overbought we are, and then, you know, figure out what's the next move is. And I said it's FUD because people are using what's happening to push the price down, while we are seeing that the price is at some kind of bottom already, right? Now, before we end over here, I'm gonna show you, you know, a very nice support resistance line as well. Over here, we, of course, the folding wedge. This is 4 hourly time frame again. The red levels is the level that we've been watching, you know, a couple of times over here, and you can see here, once we broke this level to the 50 moving, we pulled back exactly to the 38,000 line up here. You can zoom in really nicely up here, and you can see that we closed above the support line. We closed above the support line, so it is very, very good move. So everything I can see right now on the chart is everything is bullish. This move up here is just waiting to break towards the upside up here. Let me change this color to green because we like green. This is waiting to, you know, break towards the upside. Everything looks super nice, so I'm expecting more moves towards the upside. I don't expect, sorry about that, I don't expect some kind of a, you know, big dump or anything like that. I'm bullish, at least on the 4 hourly time frame for a time being. You know, we're gonna see how this develops in the next couple of days, and you can see that we still got, you know, a couple of resistances here on the daily time frame that we have to break. 10, 50, 20 moving average. These three levels, these three moving averages needs to be broken. That's around 41,300. If we can manage to break that towards the upside, I think, you know, a lot of bullishness will come back into the price again. Hopefully not something like that over here where we jump right back below these levels, but, you know, manage to bounce and continue towards the upside. I'm bullish, guys. We're gonna see tomorrow how this actually develops. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the live streams when you can, because we have a lot of fun in the live streams. So, you know, there's that. Probably we'll have a live stream tonight as well, so, you know, do check that out. In case something happens, maybe if nothing happens as well, we're just gonna, you know, do a live stream, check some altcoins and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, have a nice day as much as you can, you know. Cheers, bye bye.